preliminary warm-up shots. And have a minute here to mention the officials for tonight's contest are Jevin Redmond, Chris Braden, and Brian Shaw. They're standing on the far side of the court at center court discussing things. And while our ladies warm up, this is the second time in a row that our Lady Blazers have faced a team from Michigan. Last time we lost by the final of 64-59 from Schoolcraft College. This also from Michigan. That was last Tuesday. And then before that, we had a 76-58 loss to Middle Area back on December 17th. So we're coming into the contest with a 2-game losing streak right now, but we're going to try to change things up tonight as we take on the Jackson College Lady Jets. They're coached by Heather Brown, assisted by Chris Wallace, and also our head coach for our new Vincennes University Lady Trailblazer head coach is Nyla Johnson, assisted by Chris Stunninghaller and Sadie Meisner. And I had a chance earlier to talk to the new head coach a few minutes ago, and after this 2-minute timeout, we'll come back and give you her comments here on WVUB.
Broadcast support is provided by Buffalo Wild Wings, located at 2407 North 6th Street in Vincennes, where every day is game day. Buffalo Wild Wings features 21 sauces and seasonings from mild to wild for their wings, along with cheeseburgers and hand-breaded chicken tenders. Buffalo Wild Wings is open daily.
Support for WVUB is provided by Good Samaritan. Get fit in 2026. Good Samaritan is proud to co-sponsor the Community Get Fit Challenge. Start a healthier lifestyle and begin your journey January 3rd. More information and how to register at gshvin.org/getfit. That's gshvin.org/getfit. Your first step to a healthier you.
This Trailblazer broadcast is supported by Ular Cadillac GMC, Kimmel Road in Vincennes. They sell new and used Cadillac and GMC vehicles, plus other makes and models, and also have an automotive service department. More information is available at ularvincennes.com. Ular, where customers send their friends since 1929.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Herman Family Dentistry, a full-service family dental office located at 608 South Bell Run Road in Vincennes. Doctors Eric Herman, Lynn Stein, Karen Shank, John Anderson, and their team provide dental services including veneers, dentures, implants, and more. Appointment information for Herman Family Dentistry is available at 812-882-1572.
Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is underwritten by the Vincennes Laundromat, 1815 North 6th Street. They offer drop-off, pickup, or delivery services in addition to washers and dryers for customer use. The Vincennes Laundromat is open 7 a.m. until last wash at 9 p.m. daily. Their phone number is 812-316-0415.
Coming in off of a tough loss against a very tough Michigan ball club last time. How does that affect your attitude of the ladies, the mindset? Do you know?
You know, our team mentally has gotten a lot tougher this year. I think losses motivate us, but once again, we cannot be motivated by the scores of games. We have to be motivated by right now. We are not as a unit playing really good basketball. We're not playing at our best, and we're capable of it. So I think the energy and attitude is how do we get to there. We've worked really hard in practice this week, cleaned up a lot of emphasis on the little things, but you know, these kids are going to have to learn by playing most of the time because we play back-to-backs in 2 games, 3 games here. But overall, I like the energy of our team. I think, you know, we're sick, we're tired, we're hurt. So we're doing the best of pushing through, which is what you're going to have to do to win a championship.
Right. Now, like I said, back-to-back, because this is the second time we played a Michigan ball club back-to-back, and they're both strong three-point shooting teams. What kind of game are you expecting from Jackson tonight?
Well, Jackson plays a very fast pace. They shoot, to me, a lot more threes. They shoot it a little bit better than a Schoolcraft team we just played. So we're going to have to work very hard defensively. Against Schoolcraft, we kind of have some areas where we could help. And we could put people in some uncomfortable situations. We don't have a lot of help shot, a lot of help spots, so you're going to have to guard your yard today a lot. So defense has got to be our main focus, and guarding yards and staying in front.
most of the games you have remaining, Coach, are Region 24 matches. How does that make you feel? What kind of plans do you have for that?
You know, I'm excited about these plays like Region 24 is region play. Everybody in the country is doing the same thing. You're going downhill. You kind of had all your warm-up games, so now it's time to really start your chase for a championship. I'm always excited about it. You know, I think our team is excited about it because this is what we've been waiting for. This is what all the work and all the preparation of 4 games in 7 days, back-to-backs and back-to-backs have been preparing us for. So I think we're ready. I'm excited about it. I hope they're up for the challenge, but our kids love challenges, so that's not surprising.
I know last time you said you had some injuries and illnesses. Has that changed much for this game?
No, you know, it's just like every team in the country. From top to bottom, if you go top to bottom, we got somebody who's sick or injured. So nothing that's, you know, super pertinent. You know, we'll have Meredith, of course, out for today. She sprained her ankle against our last team. But once again, everybody has something. So we just got to figure it out, stop giving it an excuse and figure it out. We got to win the game.
They're going to start tonight, Coach.
Oh, we're changing it up today. So, yeah, I know. You know, I'm a person for reputation, or for repetition, and, you know, but we had some different people step up and compete this week. So we're starting Nat, Imani, Zion, Selena will be back in the starting lineup, and Jennifer will start.
All right, great. Shaking things up a little bit.
Yeah, we are. Everything is about competition. If you don't do your job, if somebody else does it, they got to get those minutes. So that's what we're going to do.
Any final comments tonight?
No, we're excited. Go Trailblazers.
All right, Coach, thank you.
Back after this 30-second timeout.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Jimmy John's at 2361 North 6th Street in Vincennes and 2402 East National Highway in Washington. Jimmy John's offers sandwiches and wraps for dine-in, pickup, and delivery. Their Washington location features a drive-thru. More information is available online and through their app.
Welcome back here to VUP Complex, just about 10 seconds away from the start of tonight's contest, or I should say maybe this afternoon's contest, as our Lady Trailblazers will be taking on the Lady Jets of Jackson College. The Jets are coached by Heather Brown, and of course our Lady Blazers, you just heard her, the new coach, Nyla Johnson. We're coming in the contest this afternoon with an 8-6 overall mark, 4-3 here at home, and 4-3 on the road, but we're 2-0 undefeated in Region 24 play. And Jackson College comes in with a 9-4 overall mark this afternoon. 4-1 at home, 4-1 away, and they're 1-2 in neutral court play. So right now we are just about set for our national anthem.
For the playing of the United States of America's national anthem.
Okay, and the starting lineups for tonight's contest are underwritten by First Vincennes Savings Bank, 615 Kimmel Road, 2612 North 6th Street, and the ATM service at 3rd and Vigo, downtown Vincennes. First Vincennes Savings Bank, member FDIC. First of all, the starting lineup for the Jackson College Lady Jets. It'll be number 3 leading off. Or check it out, be number 1, Tyre Wright. And the lights are down here, so it's hard to pick up the numbers as they come out and are being introduced.
Ohio, number 11, Nina Sims.
Number 11 will be Nina Sims, 5'8", sophomore guard from Toledo, Ohio, averaging 9.2 a game.
5'9" sophomore from Cologne, Michigan. Number 12, Reese Williams.
Number 12 will be Reese Williams, the leading scorer for the Lady Jets from Cologne, Michigan. And number 32, Naomi Henderson, a 5'11" sophomore forward from Toledo, Ohio. So the starting five for the Jackson College Lady Jets. They're Reese Williams, Maddox Locke, Nina Sims, Tyler Wright, and Naomi Henderson. And now for our Vincennes University Lady Trailblazers. Coming into this afternoon's contest, 8-6 overall. But coming off of a 2-game losing streak, the Lady Jets from Jackson College, we had a 3-game win streak before the Mineral Area game. And from Dyersburg, Tennessee, it'll be Nat Dixon, 5'8", sophomore guard, averaging 8.2 per ball game. Nat Dixon. Next is Imani Washington, 5'8", sophomore guard, 6'5", 6.5 average on the season, 83% from the free throw strike. Zion Hayes, 5'9", sophomore guard from Cartersville, Georgia, with an 11.7 average, shooting 67% from the free throw line. And Selena Wilson, 5'11", freshman forward from Cleveland, Ohio, with a 3.2 average. First time she started this year, I believe. And at center, it'll be Jennifer Rieksta from Saldus Latvia, 6'2", sophomore center, averaging 12.8 per ball game, leading scorer for our Lady Trailblazers. Trailblazers coached by Nyla Johnson, also assisted by Chris Taggenthaler, and also Sadie Meisner. So this ball game just about set to get underway. As I mentioned earlier, the starting lineups are underwritten by First Vincennes Savings Bank, 615 Cumberland Road, 2612 North 6th Street, and the A-Team Service at 3rd and Vigo in downtown Vincennes. First Vincennes Savings Bank, member FDIC. As our Blazers are in their home uniforms and at the free throw line with an administrative issue, Jennifer Rieksta at the free throw line to start the ball game off, and she gets the first one up and good. So that's the way the ball game starts, with an administrative issue. Gives the Lady Blazers a 1-point lead, 1-0, and it'll be Rieksta and Henderson jumping center circle. There's a whistle, ball's in the air, tip is underway. And the Lady Jets control the basketball. They'll be attacking the basket to my left here in the first part of the contest. Nina Sims on the dribble to her right between the circles. Lady Blazers in a man-to-man defense. Ball goes out on the far side now. Top of the key. Long three on the way, far side. It's good off the backboard. And that gives the Lady Jets a 3-point lead. And that is a 3-pointer by Myra Wright. VU now with the basketball on the right side of the court. Bounce pass comes to Hayes. Hayes to Wilson in front of the Lady Jet bench. Back to Hayes now. Should drive baseline left. Gives it out to Dixon. Long three from Dixon. No good. Ball's loose. Hauled in by the Lady Jets. Down court they come quickly. Tyra Wright on the dribble. 3-pointer on the way. And near side. In and out. No good. Taken by Maddox Locke. And a foul going to be called on Henderson of the Lady Jets. The Lady Jets have 112 3-pointers on the year so far, making 113 now, as Nina Sims, or rather Tyler Wright, picked up her first 3-pointer of the night. VU down 3-1. Zion Hayes far side, top of the key now to Hayes. Ball's loose and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Imani Washington. Ball goes over to the Lady Jets from Jackson College. Jackson, Michigan. Locke to bring it in bounds. Gives it in now to Sims. Nina across the stripe. Almost at center court. Hand off now to Wright on the far side. on the dribble at the free throw line, back to right, near side to Sims. Sims with 10 to shoot on the shot clock. Pass goes into Henderson. She turns around, puts it up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Rieksta. She gets Nat Dixon. Nat down across the timeline to Rieksta, left side to Washington. In the left corner, long three, shot no good. But she gets her own rebound. That's Hayes. Her shot is blocked this time and is pulled in by Williams. Reese Williams. Now across the timeline to Locke. Williams now with the basketball again. Far side it goes to right. Out of Locke. Henderson on the dribble, far side. Top the key. Williams in the paint. Kicks it back out to Locke. She'll take it to the glass, puts it up, and good. Nice layup. A scoop shot by Maddox Luck. A 5-1 Jet lead. 7.5 to go, quarter number one. Her pass is tipped away. That's Imani Washington's pass tipped away and taken down by Reese Williams. Into the hands of Locke now. She'll go on the far side. Long three on the way. Far side. It's no good. Taken by Wright. Bounces into the hands of Imani Washington. Imani down court to Rieksta. Back it comes to Hayes. Washington to Nat Dixon on the left side. In the paint. Kicks it out. And travel going to be called on Dixon. A tough defense that time now by the Lady Jets. First sub for either ball club. Lazari Daniel comes in for VU. 5'11", freshman forward. A 5-1 Lady Jet lead. Across the stripe on the far side, that's Sims on the dribble. Hands off now back to Sims. All the way to the glass, puts it up and got the roll. So Sims has her first bucket of the night. 7-1 Jet lead. Ball game just underway, 6:45 to go, quarter number one. Washington has it now for VU. Into Hayes, turn around, puts it up, good. Nice shot by Zion Hayes. Quicker down court is the Jets. Into the hands now of Locke. She hands it off on the outside to Williams. Down to Henderson, now back to Williams. On the dribble. Brings it back out. Gives to Locke. On the dribble, 5 to shoot on the shot clock. 3 on the way, left side, long shot, no good, taken by Sims. Pulled down by VU. Here comes Lazari Daniel down court with it. Imani Washington now deep on the far side in the wing over there. To Hayes. Zion to Daniel. Lazari to Hayes. Hayes out deep, far side. Washington now down low. Intended for Rieksta, but tipped out of bounds by the Jets. Here comes Irish Komashana in the ball game now for VU. And Zion Hayes will get a rest on the bench. 5:49 to play, quarter number one. VU trailing 7-3. Daniel to bring it inbounds, baseline left, under her own bucket. Comes in to Komashana now. On the side of Washington. Shot clock running down, turn around, puts it up, no good. Rebound is loose, controlled by Komashana. Hand to Rieksta underneath, up and good. Nice feed from Komashana to Rieksta. And VU now pulls two within two, 7-5, 5:25 to go in the first. Long three, far side, no good. Rebound, bring it in by Washington. Imani across the stripe. To the glass, kicks it out. Hayes for three, no. Rebound underneath by the Jets. They'll bring it down court quickly. That's Sims on the drive to the glass, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Daniel. Lazari Daniel brings it down herself. Right side of the glass, in the paint, puts it up, no good, but she's fouled. So that'll put Lazari Daniel at the free throw line. Normally a 59% free throw shooter. And we have a timeout on the court. And the Trailblazer scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. 1270 South Hartsfield Road, Vincennes. 4:57 to go, quarter number one. A Jets 7, Blazers 5, back in 60 seconds.
This broadcast is underwritten by German American Bank, a financial company offering banking, insurance, and wealth management services to individuals, families, and businesses. German American Bank serves customers in Indiana and Kentucky. More information about services and locations available at GermanAmerican.com.
Support for this station is provided by the Vincennes University Alumni Association, presenting the Alumni Community Series of performances and connecting generations of trailblazers. Find us on Facebook. Stay connected, share your trailblazer pride, and learn how your passion can create a lasting impact. Because once a trailblazer, always a trailblazer.
WVUB Vincennes, a proud part of Vincennes University Broadcasting.
And now we're back here at the VUP complex as the Lady Blazers down by 2, but the clock stopped at 4:57 to go in the first quarter with the young lady from Hopkinsville, Kentucky, Lazari Daniel, at the free throw line. Normally shooting 59% from there. 5'11" freshman forward. First one's on the way. Rims out and around, no good. One more coming away. And kind of a low, not much arch on the shot. Here's one more from her, up and good. Right over the front of the rim. VU now only down by 1, 7-6, 4:50 to go, quarter number 1. On the drive is Locke. Now baseline left, Williams. Back to Locke. Her shot up, no good. Deep rebound far side is Daniel. Lazari looks down court. Oh, just over the head of Iris Komashana. Out of bounds to the Jets. 4:43 to go in the first. Here comes Nat Dixon back in for VU. And Rieksta will sit down. Pass comes in to Wynn across the stripe. She goes on the far side. Now bounce pass is taken away by Zion Hayes. Good defense by Hayes. Gives Dixon. Nat across the stripe right at center court. Baseline right. Kicks it back out now to Hayes. Hayes to the glass. Puts it up. No good. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Lady Jets. That was last touched by Amaya Coleman in the ball game, first time for the Jets. Daniel to whip it in bounds. Baseline right in the drone bucket. Comes in to Nat Dixon. Picks up a couple of dribbles. Hayes in the right corner in front of the Jets bench. Now to Dixon in the paint. Back to Hayes. Hayes to the pass down low to Dixon. Shot up and good. Nice shot by Nat Dixon. Her first bucket of the night. VU now on top by 1. 8-7 with 3:55 to go in the first. Bounce pass from Smith on the far side now. Noel gives it away to Wright. Wright to Coleman, and she is fouled. She took it to the bucket, but is fouled by Lazari Daniel. And that will put Amaya Coleman at the free throw line. And with 3:45 to go in the first quarter, Coleman trying to tie it up with at least one free throw. She'll have 2 coming her way. Washington comes out. Rieksta comes in. The young lady from Sullivan, Jalen Davidson, comes in. And Lazari Daniel goes out. First free throw up and no good by Coleman. Trying to tie it up this time with VU on top, 8-7. Coleman's next free throw, no good again. Missed them both. And it looks like we have a lane violation. And it's going to go against Komashana. So Coleman will have one more chance to tie the ball game up. And she does. We're all knotted up, 8-8 with 3:40 to go, quarter number 1. Zion Hayes on the dribble to her left. Slows it down, backs it up. Long cross-court pass to Davidson. Davidson out to Komashana. Komashana back to Davidson. On the far side, now to Dixon. Matt with 10 to shoot. Right side pass, now left in the corner, left corner to Hayes. The baseline left, puts it up, and good. Got it. Zion Hayes has her 4th point of the first quarter. VU on top by 2 now. 10-8, 3:10 to go in quarter number 1. Pass goes on the far side to Coleman now. Long 3 on the way. No good. Rebound, Dixon. Matt pulls it down for the Lady Blazers. Across the stripe, far side. In the paint. And she's going to be fouled. So with 2:56 to go, quarter number one, Dixon is fouled. It'll be VU basketball out of bounds. Baseline left under her own bucket. Jalen Davidson to trigger it inbounds for the Jets. Malaya Collins in now for the Jets. Davidson looks to get it in. Looking deep right corner now to Hayes. Hayes lost the handle momentarily, picked it back up. Pass goes out to Comashano. Now to Davidson in the wing, far side to Richter. Richter up and good. Nice feed from Davidson. VU on top by 4 now, 12-8. 2:35 to go in the first. Jets with the basketball. Smith on the dribble. Gives away to Coleman. Coleman pass underneath, left side. Locke now back to Daniel. Daniel puts it up and good. Amara Daniel with 2:15 to go, quarter number one. VU on top by 2 now. Davidson for 3, right corner, no good. Rebound, though. Dixon back up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Coleman of the Jets. Gives it up to Locke. Maddox Locke. Back to Smith. Across the stripe, Noel Smith. Now to Coleman. To the glass, right side. Spins, puts it up. Too short, no good. I think I was tipped by Dixon. Into the hands now of Davidson. 1:45 to go, quarter number one. Dixon with the basketball. Right corner, Comashana for 3. Oh, just missed. Rebound hauled in by Locke on the far side. Brings it down, stops. Left side pass now comes to Daniel. She'll let go for 3. It's good. Amara Daniel has 5 points now. And it's a 1-point Jet lead. 13-12, 1:15 to go in the first. Nat Dixon on the dribble in front of the Jet bench. Comashana now around the horn. Davidson lets fly her. Good. Almost a 3, but not quite. Her first bucket of the night. Is VU a 1-point lead now. 14-13, 1 minute to go in the first. 3-pointer from the left corner. No good. Taken by Locke. Into the hands of Davidson now. Jalen across the timeline, far side. To Dixon. Nat top of the key. In the paint. Jumps, pumps, floater. No good. Rebound. Richter back up and no good. Rebound left side. Hayes back up and good. And 1. So Zion has 6 points and should go to the line to try to make it a 3-point play with 43.6 ticks to go in the first period. Zion Hayes from Cartersville, Georgia, 5'9" sophomore guard, normally shooting 67% from the free throw line. Locke comes out for the Jets, and Imani Washington back in for VU. At the line, Zion Hayes trying to complete the 3-point play. She does. Bounced around a couple times, but finally fell through. 4-point VU lead. 17-13, 43.6 to go in quarter number one. Pressure applied in the backcourt now by Imani Washington. Across the time stripe is Smith. Noel to their left. Picks up her dribble. Looks down low. Taken away nicely by Richter. Gives to Washington. Across the stripe with 25 seconds to go in the first. Out to Davidson on the left wing. Down to Comashana. Turn around. Puts it up and good. Nice shot by Irish Comashana. Her first one of the evening. 6-point VU lead now. 19-13. 10 seconds to go. First period of play. Collins on the drive. Puts it up. No, it is good. And she'll go to the free throw line. Malaya Collins from Columbus, Ohio. And she's not missed from the stripe yet this year, but she's only 5 out of 5. So trying to complete a 3-point play with 9.3 seconds to go in the first. Our Lady Blazers on top by 4 now, 19-15. Very fast first quarter. 5'8" freshman at the line, Malaya Collins. Up and good. VU now on top by 3 with 5 seconds to go, quarter number one. Daniel to the right side. Daniel lost the handle. Picked up by the Jets at the buzzer. No good. And that's the end of one quarter. And the Trailblazer scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. 1270 South Hart Street Road, Vincennes. After one quarter, it's the Lady Blazers on top by 3, 19-16. Back after this 60-second timeout.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Lindsay Wealth Management at 2801 North 6th Street in Vincennes. Lindsay Wealth Management offers financial planning and investment services. More information available at lindsaywealth.com or by phone at 812-316-2079.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Ewing Printing Company, where they have served the Vincennes area for 107 years, offering graphic design and full-color printing services. Ewing prints and designs a variety of items, including car and truck wraps. They also offer direct mail advertising.
Underwriting support for this Trailblazer broadcast is provided by El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located at 630 Kimmel Road in Vincennes and 427 West 11th Street in Bicknell. El Corral offers a menu that includes tacos, fajitas, and quesadillas. El Corral opens daily at 11 a.m. at both locations, with takeout available. The Vincennes phone number is 812-895-9422, and in Bicknell, 812-757-4224.
As quarter number 2 gets underway, it's VU basketball. Missouri Daniel brings it into Washington. Near side in front of the Jets bench. Komashana down in the paint to Washington. Her pass goes out of bounds off the fingertips of Jennifer Rieksta. Jets basketball as Komashana comes out of the lineup. And now it'll be Zion Hayes back in for VU. Full court pressure. It being applied now by VU. Ball comes into backcourt. And that will be Locke on the dribble. Checking that's Daniel. She goes to the far side. Now back to the near side. Guarded nicely by Davidson. Handoff goes to Henderson. Now back to Locke. 10 to shoot. To the bucket. Lays it up and good. And that shot was taken by Noel Smith. Her first bucket of the afternoon. 19-18, VU on top by 1 point. Long cross-court pass taken away by Collins, and she went down hard. Gets up kind of grimacing. And that will stop the clock with 9:15 or 14 to go in the first half. Back in for VU is Selena Wilson from Cleveland, Ohio. Ball comes in the backcourt now to Noel Smith. Noel Smith picks up her dribble between the circles. Now to Henderson. Back to Smith. Takes the shot on the dribble. Jumps, pumps at the free throw line. No good. Ball's nicely taken down by Nat Dixon. Nat on the dribble. In the paint to the glass. And she travels. It was like going through a forest there for Dixon's 5'8", and Henderson is 5'11", so the 3-inch difference made a difference. 8:52 to go in the first half, and now we have a timeout for some housekeeping duties as there's some moisture on the court. So with 8:52 to go in the first half, our Lady Blazers on top by 1, 19-18. Back after this 60-second timeout.
Support for this broadcast is provided by the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation, which through the generosity of its donors provides financial assistance for patients, emerging needs, medical equipment, and scholarships. The GSH Foundation office is at 328 North 2nd Street, Suite 201. The phone number is 812-885-3192. Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Memring Motorplex, Hart Street, and Highway 41 in Vincennes. Memring sells new Chevrolet and Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs. Memring also services all makes and models. Memring's inventory of new and used vehicles is available online at memringmotorplex.com or at the dealership. Memring Motorplex is open Monday through Saturday at 1949 Hart Street in Vincennes.
And just a reminder, right after this contest, probably at around 4:30, Dave Hunter will take the air from Columbia, Tennessee, as the VU men will take on Roane State Community College at the Columbia State Classic. So we'll go from Vincennes to Columbia, Tennessee after this contest. So stay tuned for that. But right now, we've got to get them going here. VU on top by 1 point, 19-18. Noel Smith to bring the ball inbounds for the Lady Jets. Those numbers are kind of hard to see. It's kind of burgundy with not very bright white trim. I guess it's gold trim under on the black uniforms. Now Smith behind the back dribble across the stripe. Between the circles now. Backs it in against Nat Dixon. She'll take it, kick it back out. And travel going to be called on Smith. That'll turn it over to our Lady Blazers with 8:38 to go in the first half. 1 point lead for VU. Zion Hayes out deep on the far side. Dixon back to Hayes. Hayes behind the arc. On the dribble. Lazar Daniel, long shot, no good. Tipped around and finally into the hands of Noelle Smith. Outlet pass goes to Collins. Collins jumps and she's fouled. Dixon picks up a personal foul with 8:15 to go in the first. Nat Dixon from Dyersburg, Tennessee. And that's her first personal foul. At the line is Malaya Collins. She's 1 out of 1 from there so far tonight. She has another one. Now we're tied up 19-19. Malaya Collins from Columbus, Ohio. 5'8" freshman's up and no good this time. Rebound chased down by Selena Wilson. Into the hands now, Lazare Daniel. Her pass almost taken away. Knocked out of bounds by Hannah Lozana. Irish Komashana in for VU now as Davidson will sit down. Washington over to Zion Hayes on the far side now, behind the arc. Between the circles now to Komashana. Back to Hayes, left side out deep. Into Wilson. Now her pass goes down to Ricksta. It's taken away, though, by the Jets. Into the hands of Sims. Long three on the way. It's no good because she travels first. Didn't go down anyway. Collins let a three go, but did not find the mark. VU basketball all tied up 19-19. 7:45 to go. Half number one. Hayes on the far side now out deep. Gives to Wilson. Now to Hayes. Down low to Komashana. Or no, check it. That'll Ricksta. Ball's loose. Rebound after the shot by the Jets. Down quickly comes Sims. She'll give it off. Out far side to Miller. In the ballgame, first time ball's loose, scrambles on, and a jet ball going to be called. It's tied up with 7:16 to go in the first half. It's also tied up 19-19. In for VU now, first time, will be Michaela Alexander. Alexander from Louisville, Kentucky. 5'10", freshman guard. Jets basketball. Having trouble getting in bounds. That's a 5-second violation. Good defense by the Lady Blazers. 7:16 to go in the first half. Washington with a pass to Hayes. Hayes comes to Washington to the near side. Imani on the dribble one time. Wilson looks down low, can't get it down to her. Right corner. Komashana for three. Her 22nd three-pointer of the year gives VU a 2-point lead now. 21-19. I guess they only gave her a 2 that time. Just inside the three-point line. And the clock stops with 6:50 to go in the first half. And Zion Hayes committed a first personal foul. Back in for the Jets will be number 1, Tyra Wright. At the line is Nina Sims. Normally a 44% free throw shooter, up and good. Nina Sims from Toledo, Ohio. 5'8" freshman guard. One more free throw trying to tie it up. Left-hander puts it up. It's tied up, 21-21. VU basketball now, 6:45 to go in the half. Hayes now to Washington, near side. In the right corner wing to Komashana. Round to Hayes, now to Hayes on the dribble. Wilson, top of the key. Gives to Daniel. Out it comes to Hayes. Now to Komashana for three. Oh, just missed. Ball tipped. Last touch out of bounds by Henderson. So it'll be VU basketball, and heard Coach Johnson say timeout. So we have a media timeout now. And the Trailblazer scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Archview Road, Vincennes. 6:24 to go in the first half. We're all tied up again, 21-21, back in 60 seconds.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Vincennes Water Utilities at 403 Busserin Street. Vincennes Water Utilities offers various payment options, including paperless billing and 24-hour online access. Office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the phone number is 812-882-7877.
Support for WVUB is provided by Byron Bob's Pizza House, 812 Main in Vincennes. Open 7 days a week and featuring pizza, sandwiches, wings, and a fresh salad bar. Online ordering is available at bobspizza.net.
With 6:24 to go in the first half, kind of a low-scoring contest here. Normally, the Jackson College Lady Jets average 79 points per ball game, and we're averaging 68 points per ball game. Right now, it's only 21-21. And it will be VU basketball out of bounds, baseline right, under her own bucket. Imani Washington to trigger it in. VU women in the stack. Komashana comes to the near side. Pass goes down low to Alexander. Right side now to Washington. Her pass goes to Zion Hayes, and Zion is fouled. That'll be called on Nina Sims. Nina Sims has one personal foul now. Third personal foul for the team. Washington triggers it into Komashana on the free throw line. Rims out, around, no good. Rebound to Smith. Actually, she was on the three-point line. Sims now. Nina kicks it out. Near side. Comes to Henderson now. On the far side now to be Wright. Gives to Henderson. 10 to shoot. Jets out deep now. Left side of the lane. Shot up. Three-pointer on the way. It's good. And that will be taken by Hannah Lozano. Has her first bucket of the night. It's a three-pointer. VU down low, turns around, puts it up, and good. Nice move by Michaela Alexander. Alexander has 2 points. It's a 1 point Jet lead, 24-23. 5:20 to go in the half. Shot is taken, but blocked and fouled. It'll be foul on Michaela Alexander. That'll stop the clock. 5:18 to go in the half. And that will put Nina Sims at the free throw line. 44% free throw shooter. It's up and got it. At the back of the iron, bounced almost straight up and down through. Nina Sims, 5'8", freshman guard from Toledo, Ohio. A left-hander eyes the arm, puts it up and missed this one. Rebound pulled down on the far side by Hayes. Zion across the stripe, right at center court. Stops, top of the key. Pass right side to Washington. Imani back to Hayes. Hayes dribbles right. Goes to Komashana. Komashana, Washington now down low to Alexander. 10 to shoot. Alexander in the paint. Puts it up. Her shot is blocked and is taken down by Wright. Right to the glass, and she is fouled by Alexander. Probably a good foul. It was a sure two-pointer. That'll be her second personal foul. And that will put Tyra Wright at the free throw line. Reese Williams back in the contest for the Lady Jets. Wright hasn't been to the line yet tonight, and she makes the first one. Wright from Ontario, Canada, 5'7" freshman guard. One more free toss coming away. Averaging 8.3 a game. She has 4 now. Make that 5. And she gets both of the free throws. 4-point lead now by the Jets with 4:51 to go in the first half. Hayes across the stripe on the near side now. Pass goes to Wilson. Selena picks up her dribble. Right corner now to Davidson, now to Wilson. Down the horn to Imani Washington. Back to Wilson. Selena, the right corner to Davidson. Back to Wilson. 10 to shoot. Wilson on the dribble. Kicks it out to Washington. Washington now to Hayes. Hayes with 3. And she's going to be fouled. Foul going to be called on Nina Sims. And that will stop the clock with 4:22 to go. Half number 1. VU down by 4, 27-23. We led by 3 at the end of one quarter, 19-16. Pass comes in now to Komashana from Hayes, back to Washington. Komashana again. Davidson just to the right of the free throw line. Washington thought about the 3, didn't take it. Hayes in the paint, back to Davidson. She will take the 3. Got it. Jalen Davidson has her second three-pointer of the year. 1 point difference now. Jets on top by 1, 27-26. And a foul going to be called on Irish Komashana. And that will be Jets basketball. Actually, it'll put Nina Sims back at the free throw line. She's 3 out of 4 from there here in the second quarter. Free throw on the way. Got it. It's barely over the front of the rim, but she made it. One more coming to her from the lady from Toledo, Ohio. Rixa getting sent to check back in. Sims' next free throw. Got it again. Got them both. It's a 3-point lead now for the Jets. 29-26 with 3:52 to go in half number 1. Hayes pass comes in to Washington. Imani across the stripe right at center court. Jalen Davidson now to Hayes. Hayes back to Davidson. Jalen, one dribble, picks it up to Washington now. Over to Hayes in the wing, far side. Davidson open for 3, didn't take it. Left corner is Komashana. Her pass is taken away by Henderson. Into the hands now of Sims. Sims across the stripe. Shot she almost traveled. Was taken by Miller. Down low, shot up, no good by Williams. But she travels. Turned over to VU with 3:17 to go in the half. Blazers down by 3, 29-26. Bounce pass from Washington to Hayes, back to Imani. Across the mid-court stripe. In front of the Jets bench. Picks up a dribble now to Komashana. Iris, top of the key. To Washington. Imani. Down to Hayes. Out it goes to Komashana. Down low to Rixta. Rixta shot up, no good, but she's fouled. So she'll go to the free throw stripe to shoot a couple. With the clock stopped at 2:56 to go in the half. VU down by 3, 29-26. Jennifer Rixta from Saldus, Latvia. 6'2", sophomore center. Normally a 72% free throw shooter. Has her own routine, 6 dribbles, holds the ball above her head, lets it fly. Got it. Nice shot. She's a 72% free throw shooter. So she has 6 points on the night now, averaging 12.8, almost halfway there. One more free toss coming her way. It's up and good again. A 1-point deficit now for VU with 29-28. Jets on top. Across the stripe is Sims. Picks up her dribble. Pass is over the head of Locke. And Rixta picks it up. Komashana baseline left. Into Rixta in the paint. Out to Davidson. Far side corner now to Hayes. Zion jumps. Long pass cross court to Komashana for 3. Yes! Nice shot by Irish Komashana. That's our 5th point of the night. Gives VU now a 2-point lead. 31-29, 2:20 to go. Half number 1. VU on top again. A seesaw battle. Pass goes down to Locke. She goes on the far side now against Rixta on the reverse. Nice block by Rixta. Gives it to Washington. Imani down court now to Hayes. Zion to Washington. Imani top the free throw line now. Gives to Rixta to the glass. Up and good. Nice move by Rixta. Nice pass from Washington. 4-point VU lead now. 33-29. 1:50 to go in the half. Sims on the dribble. Gives it off to right. Long cross-court pass. Comes to Locke. Now to Williams. On the handoff to Locke. Long shot. It's up. No good. Rims out and around. No good. Rebound Davidson for VU. To Washington now. Minute and a half to go in the first half. To the glass. Lays it up and good is Zion Hayes. Hayes makes it a 6-point VU lead. 35-29. 1:20 to go in the first half. Williams on the dribble. Fake the three. On the far side now to Sims. Sims on the dribble. In the paint. Kicks it out to Miller. Miller at the free throw stripe. Comes out to Sims. Long three by Sims. It's good. She answers that one with her own three. 35-32. VU on top by three now. 50 seconds to go in the first half. And a foul going to be called away from the ball against Rieksta. So that'll be a turnover to the Lady Jets. VU on top now, 35-32. And it'll be Mattis Locks to trigger an inbounds in the backcourt for the Jets. Her pass comes to Sims. Nina Sims, slow there across the timeline. Just to the right side of the center circle. To her left now in the paint. Travels. Turnover back to VU. With 44.4 to go in the first half. VU basketball and VU lead 35-32. Washington into Nat Dixon. Dixon slowly across the timeline right at center court. Between the circles now. Comes to her right. In the right corner, Washington for three. A little too hard, no good. Rebound, Reese Williams for the Jets. Clock shot not a factor now. Gives it away to Sims. Nina on the dribble. They'll probably work one final shot here in the first half. Locke with the basketball. Maddox to Williams, top of the key. Three dribbles, back to Maddox. 5 to shoot. Shot up, no good. Nice defense that time by Rieksta. 2 seconds at the buzzer. It's up and almost a three-pointer. But it does not go down. But here at halftime, it's the Trailblazer scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road in Sins. At halftime, the halftime score, the Blazers 35, Jets 32. Back after this halftime timeout to recognize our underwriting sponsors.
It's halftime. We'll rejoin the WVUB Blazer 91.1 broadcast in just a moment. This exclusive broadcast of Vincennes University basketball is brought to you by underwriting support from
Wolf Construction Company,
Vincennes Water Utilities,
El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar,
Good Samaritan Hospital, provider of VU Athletic Training Services,
Lindsay Wealth Management,
Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram,
First Vincennes Savings Bank,
Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker Imge,
Herman Family Dentistry,
Walker Hughes Insurance,
Buffalo Wild Wings,
Ewing Printing,
the Vincennes University Alumni Association and Foundation,
Ubelar GMC Cadillac in Vincennes,
Holmes Plumbing,
Byron Bob's Pizza House,
Memory Motorplex,
the Vincennes Laundromat,
Jimmy John's,
German American Bank,
Goodwin Sievers Family Funeral Home,
Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center,
Culver's Restaurant,
and the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation.
Now, back to the WVUB Blazer 91.1 broadcast for halftime stats and comments.
And back here at the VUP complex, Dan Rowell with you. And before we get into the halftime stats, I want to remind you that right after this ball game, actually at 4:30, Dave Hunter will take the air with the VU men's contest. It'll be a game from Columbia, Tennessee. And that will be against Roane State Community College and in the Columbia State Classic. So don't forget to stay tuned when Dave Hunter takes the air at 4:30. Right now we are at halftime, where the Trailblazer scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road, Vincennes. It's been a nip and tuck ball game all night long. We actually led at the end of one quarter, 19-16, and now we're leading here at the halfway mark, 35-32, and come back and give you the individual scoring after this 2-minute timeout.
Support for this broadcast provided by Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road, and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue and St. Clair. Selling Marathon and Sunoco gas and oil products. Both locations are open 24/7 and serve hot lunch items, 11 until 2 daily. Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center, serving Vincennes since 1968.
Support for Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is provided by Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home, 524 Broadway. Serving Knox and Davies counties is a funeral service and cremation provider. Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home offers services that will help tell the story of a life, with service options that honor each family's traditions and wishes.
Underwriting support for this broadcast is provided by Holmes Plumbing Supply, 1690 Hart Street in Vincennes. They do complete bathroom remodeling projects and feature Lennox systems and Bradford White water heaters. They also do sewer line installation. Their phone number is 812-882-1865. Funding for this broadcast is provided by Wolf Construction Company, 2724 Washington Avenue. They offer new residential and commercial construction plus renovation services. Wolf's current projects include work at the Red Skelton Museum and Godare Hall on the BU campus, Good Samaritan Hospital, and Lincoln High School. The phone number for Wolf Construction Company is 812-882-2260.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Culver's Restaurant at 7 Executive Boulevard in Vincennes. Culver's menu features chicken sandwiches and tenders, cheese curds, and onion rings. Culver's is open 10:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. daily.
Support for this broadcast is provided by First Vincennes Savings Bank with inside banking locations at 615 Kimmel Road and 2612 North 6th Street, plus ATM services at 3rd and Vigo, Kimmel Road, and ITM service in Monroe City. More information is available at frsb.net and by phone at 812-885-9018. Member FDIC.
And back here at halftime, Dan Raveley with you at the VUP complex, and a very close contest between our Vincennes University Lady Trailblazers and the Jackson College Lady Jets. We were leading by 3 at the end of quarter number 1, 19-16, and now we're leading by 3 again at the end of the first half, 35-32. And here's the way the scoring went individually. First of all, for the Lady Jets from Jackson College, from Jackson, Michigan, they're led in scoring by Nina Sims. She had 10 points in the first half. She had 5 points just in the second quarter from the line alone. So she ended up the first half with 10 points. And then following her with 5 points, 2 ladies had 5 in the first half. Tyler Wright had 5, as did Amara Daniel with 5 in quarter number 1, or rather half number 1. And then 4 points behind them was Malaya Collins, 3 points contributed by Maya Coleman, and then also 2 points each from Maddox Lux, as well as Noel Smith, and 1 point came in from Naomi Henderson. So that's the way the scoring went in the first half. For the Jackson College Lady Jets, they're coming in off of an 88-55 win over South Suburban College back on December 20th. They're coming in a nice contest with a 9-4 mark overall. Now for our Vincennes University Lady Trailblazers, they're led in scoring. Actually, 2 ladies lead the scoring here in half number 1 for VU. Zion Hayes has 9, as does Jennifer Ricksta with 9 points. Following them with 7 points, Irish Komashana. And then 5 points chipped in by Jaylynn Davidson. She had a 3-pointer here in the second quarter. Then 2 points from Nat Dixon, as well as from Michaela Alexander. And then 1 point from the free throw stripe, of course, by Lazari Daniel. So that's the way the scoring went here in the first half of play. Our Lady Blazers had 16 points in the second quarter, and the Lady Jets had 15 points in the second quarter. So as you can see, a very close contest, and looking forward to more of the same here in half number 2. We'll give you that information and more after this 2-minute timeout.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker Imge. They represent residential and commercial listings and sales in Southern Indiana and Southern Illinois. The FC Tucker Imge office is at 2801 North 6th Street, Suite B. The phone numbers are 812-881-7509 for Robin Montgomery and 812-887-8669 for John Yoakum.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Walker Hughes Insurance, 509 Main Street, formerly United Insurance Services, serving Southern Indiana and Illinois businesses and families since 1903 by representing Auto Owners Insurance Company, among many other carriers. They can be reached at 882-3560 or online at walkerhughes.com.
Broadcast support is provided by Buffalo Wild Wings, located at 2407 North 6th Street in Vincennes, where every day is game day. Buffalo Wild Wings has TVs available for viewing a variety of sports and games, along with their shareable menu items. Buffalo Wild Wings is open daily.
Support for WVUB is provided by Good Samaritan. Get fit in 2026. Good Samaritan is proud to co-sponsor the Community Get Fit Challenge. Start a healthier lifestyle and begin your journey January 3rd. More information and how to register at gshvin.org/get-fit. That's gshvin.org/get-fit. Your first step to a healthier you.
This Trailblazer broadcast is supported by Ublar Cadillac GMC, Kimmel Road in Vincennes. They sell new and used Cadillac and GMC vehicles, plus other makes and models, and also have an automotive service department. More information is available at ublarvincennes.com. Ublar, where customers send their friends since 1929.
Okay, back here at the VUP complex at halftime. The Trailblazer halftime scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road, Vincennes. And I want to remind you that our next broadcast for our women's game will be next Wednesday, 5 o'clock next Wednesday, January 7th. And we'll take on Shawnee Community College right here at VU. But don't forget, right after this game, Dave Hunter will take the air at 4:30. He's down in Columbia, Tennessee at the Columbia State Classic. And the VU men will be on the air taking on Rowan State Community College. So a lot of great basketball yet to come here this afternoon and evening right here on WVUB Vincennes. Right now, our Lady Blazers are on top by 3 points, 35-32. Coming into the contest this afternoon, 8-6 overall. We're coming in off of a 2-game losing streak. We lost to Mineral Area back on December 17th by the final there of 76-58. And then last Tuesday, we were down to 64-59 by Schoolcraft. So all these games, there's something to learn from. Even every win or every loss is something that we learn about this ball club. And as I mentioned during my pregame interview with the new head coach, Nyla Johnson, the next few games will be mostly with Region 24 play. Right now, we are 2-0 in Region 24, leading the standings right now in Region 24. And after this ball game, like I say, we'll have the Shawnee Community College, and they are a Region 24 team. So a lot of good action coming your way. And with more second half action, come back in 2 minutes with that.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Herman Family Dentistry, a full-service family dental office located at 608 South Bell Run Road in Vincennes. Doctors Eric Herman, Lynn Stein, Karen Shank, John Anderson, and their team provide dental services including veneers, dentures, implants, and more. Appointment information for Herman Family Dentistry is available at 812-882-1572.
Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is underwritten by the Vincennes Laundromat, 1815 North 6th Street. They offer drop-off, pickup, or delivery services in addition to washers and dryers for customer use. The Vincennes Laundromat is open 7 a.m. until last wash at 9 p.m. daily. Their phone number is 812-316-0415.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Jimmy John's at 2361 North 6th Street in Vincennes and 2402 East National Highway in Washington. Jimmy John's offers sandwiches and wraps for dine-in, pickup, and delivery. They also have catering services available. More information is available online and through their app.
This broadcast is underwritten by German American Bank, a financial company offering banking, insurance, and wealth management services to individuals, families, and businesses. German American Bank serves customers in Indiana and Kentucky. More information about services and locations available at GermanAmerican.com.
Support for this station is provided by the Vincennes University Foundation. At VU, your passion meets our purpose. The foundation assists alumni and friends in turning their love for learning, the arts and sciences, or technology into a legacy that supports student success. Together, we're creating opportunities for the next generation of trailblazers, because once a trailblazer, always a trailblazer.
Okay, both teams now back out on the court, taking their preliminary warm-ups for the second half of play. And want to remind you, you can get a fresh start to your mornings with a caffeine kickoff at 6 o'clock weekday mornings. It's more than 50 minutes of audio caffeine to help you get going. The Caffeine Kickoff is underwritten by Impressed Coffee in Vincennes and Washington. And you can also listen as Dave Hunter shares moments from the storied men's basketball program at Vincennes University during halftime of each men's game throughout the entire season. You can check out each episode on demand at WVUB.org under the Trailblazer Basketball tab. And don't forget, Dave Hunter will be on the air around 4:30 this afternoon from Columbia, Tennessee, as the VU men take on Roane State College from Columbia, Tennessee in the Columbia State Classic. So a lot of great basketball left to come, and we've got a lot more to come right here after this 1-minute timeout.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Lindsay Wealth Management at 2801 North 6th Street in Vincennes. Lindsay Wealth Management offers financial planning and investment services. More information available at lindsaywealth.com or by phone at 812-316-2079.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Ewing Printing Company, where they have served the Vincennes area for 107 years, offering graphic design and full-color printing services. Ewing prints and designs brochures, signs, and banners. The phone number for Ewing Printing is 812-882-2415.
Okay, both teams now gathering around their respective coaches to get the second half underway. And we hope that our second half is just as good, if not better, than our first half here, as with the Lady Blazers on top by 3 points now, 35-36. Looking for win number 9 on this 2025-2026 season. Can't believe it is 2026 now, so we have gone through almost half of the season now. There's the buzzer as both teams head back out onto the court. Actually, the Lady Jets going back out first. VU still gathered around the first-year head coach Nyla Johnson. Our next Lady broadcast is 5 o'clock Wednesday, January 7th, right here against Shawnee Community College. And we'll have the basketball to start the second half of play. Matt Dixon will bring it inbound to the far side of the court for VU. Monty Washington with the basketball now from Dixon. Now to Zion Hayes. Lady Blazers attacking the basket to my left here in this half. Selena Wilson in the left corner drives baseline left. Kicks it back out to Hayes. Hayes back to Wilson. Wilson almost took the shot. Down low pass goes to Rieksta. Rieksta back up and good. Nice shot by Rieksta. She has 11 points on the night so far, or afternoon rather. VU on top by 5 now, 37-32. Second half just underway. Williams, left side for 3, nothing but air. Dixon pulls in the ball, gives to Washington now. Imani left side, in front of her own bench, in the wing. Now to Dixon, around the horn goes to Hayes on the far side from Rieksta. Washington now with it. Her pass taken away, but knocked into the hands of Wilson, and Wilson is going to be fouled by Henderson. That'll stop the clock with 9:04 to go in the third period. Coach Johnson off the bench, giving instructions to her Lady Blazers. Dixon to trigger and inbounds to Washington. Imani comes this way, picks up a dribble. Hayes in the wing in front of her own bench. Now the horn, it goes to Dixon on the far side. Nat holds it, dribbles, comes near side, picks it up a dribble. Wilson in the right corner now to Hayes. 5 to shoot. Long pass to Dixon. She jumps, pumps, and no good. Rebound pulled down by Hayes, and the ball hit the rim just as the buzzer sounded. Well, that's going to be a foul on the Lady Jets, and that'll put Zion Hayes at the free throw strike. She's 1 out of 1 from there so far tonight. On the year, she's 67%. First free throw from Hayes, up and good. Gives VU a 38-32 lead. Zion from Cartersville, Georgia. One more free throw coming her way. Up and got it. Hit the front of the rim and bounced in. VU on top by 7 now. 39-32. 8.5 to go. Quarter number 3. Sims on the dribble. Nina still on the dribble. Now to the left. Hands it off to Henderson. Gives it back to Locke. Locke on the dribble. Near side. It comes to Wright. Tyra fires. Long range. No good. Rebound. Matt Dixon for VU. Here comes Nat down court. Right side to the glass. Puts it up and got it. Nice shot by Dixon. She has 4 points on the night. VU out quickly now by 9 points. 41-32. 8 minutes to go. Third quarter of play. Sims on the dribble. Kicks it out to Williams. In the wing, far side now dribbles. Backs in. Gives it away to Locke. Maddox Locke in the paint. Right side pass goes to Henderson. Her shot does not find the mark, but she will go to the free throw line as she was fouled. And that's going to be called on Rixta. At the line is Naomi Henderson. Henderson from Toledo, Ohio. First free throw, good. Right over the front of the rim. 41-33 VU lead. Henderson, a 5'11 sophomore forward. Next shot, up and good again. Got them both. VU basketball now. On top 41-34. Wilson brings it in to Hayes. Hayes far side to Washington. Way out in the wing over there. To Rixta. Right side in the elbow. Out to Dixon. Dixon, top of the key. Looking for some help. Gets it to Hayes. Hayes passed down low to Rixta. Didn't get to her, but knocked out of bounds by the Lady Jets. VU basketball, baseline left under her own bucket. Washington to trigger an inbounds. Comes in deep to Dixon. That between the circles. Goes to her right with one dribble. Hayes, long three. Nice shot. No, check it. That's Selena Wilson. Wilson has her 5th three-pointer of the year. Making a 10-point VU lead. 44-34. Ball's loose. Picked up by Washington. Across the timeline now, far side. Imani in the paint. On the floater. Puts it up and got it. Imani Washington has her first bucket of the night. VU on top by 12 now. 6:55 to go in the third. Sims on the dribble. Gives it away now to Locke. Back to Sims. Sims kicks it out to Wright. Wright for three. No good. Deep rebound. Goes out to Hayes. Zion across the stripe. Left side corner. Dixon for three. Oh, no. Rebound pulled in by Locke on the far side. Maddox, Locke across the dribble. Across the line. Kicks it out right side. Three-pointer on the way by Wright. No good. Deep rebound on the far side. Pulled down by Maddox. Maddox Locke. To Williams. Reese Williams on the dribble. Gives it to Wright. Tyra on the floater. Puts it up and good. Tyra Wright now has 5 points in the contest. 10-point VU lead. 6 minutes to go in this third period. VU came out strong here in quarter number 3. Dixon on between the circles. Now to Hayes in the wing in front of her coach. Down to Wilson at the elbow. Down low to Jennifer Rixta. Rixta puts it up and good. Her 13th point of the night. 48-36 VU lead. Locke with the basketball. Maddox hands it off. Right for three. No. And saved back into the hands of Imani Washington. Across the timeline, far side of the court. Stops down low to Rixta. Up and good. Good ball movement by VU and a timeout on the court. The Trailblazer scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road, Vincennes. 5:23 to go in the third. VU on top, 50-36. Back in 60 seconds.
Underwriting support for this Trailblazer broadcast is provided by El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located at 630 Kimmel Road in Vincennes and 427 West 11th Street in Bicknell. El Corral opens daily at 11 a.m. and offers a menu of luncheon and evening Mexican cuisine with takeout available. The Vincennes phone number is 812-895-9422 and in Bicknell, 812-757-4224 for El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar.
Support for this broadcast is provided by the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation, which through the generosity of its donors provides financial assistance for patients, community health projects, technology, and scholarships. The GSH Foundation office is at 328 North 2nd Street, Suite 201. The phone number is 812-885-3192.
WVUB Vincennes, a proud part of Vincennes University Broadcasting.
Here we go with 5:23 to go in the third quarter. Blazers on top by 14 points, 50-36. Looking good so far. Hope we can keep it up rest of the game. Tyra Wright to trigger inbounds for the Jets in the backcourt. Imani Washington picks up Williams. Across the timeline. Pass goes down low to Daniel. And ball's tipped out of bounds. Pass intended for Williams. Goes out of bounds to the Jets with 5:12 to go in the third. Amari Daniel will trigger it inbounds. Baseline left under the own bucket. Now we have a discussion with two of the officials. The officials tonight are Jevin Redmond, Chris Braden, and Brian Shaw. And we have a clarification. I think one of the officials coming to the scores bench now. With the clock stopped at 5:12 remaining in the third. VU was on top 19-16 at the end of quarter number one. We led at halftime also by 3, 35-32, and now here with 5:12 to go in the third, on top 50-36. And looks like it's going to be Amara Daniel to bring it in bounds. Baseline left under her own bucket for the Lady Jets from Jackson College, Jackson, Michigan. Now we're set to play more basketball. Ball comes in deep now to Henderson. Out to Williams between the circles. Left side right, long high three, in and out, no good. Halfway down, back out. Dixon with a rebound for VU. To Wilson in the right corner. In the paint. Hayes turns around, puts it up, and does not get the roll. Rebound hauled in by Amari Daniel. Daniel across the stripe. Cross-court pass to Williams. She fires three-point range. Too short. No. Ball's loose. Nat Dixon chases it down for VU. Nat to the bucket. Lays it up. Right side. No good. And last touch out of bounds by VU. So it'll be basketball goes to Lady Jets. With 4:39 to go in the third quarter. And we have a timeout on the court. The Trailblazer scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road, Vincennes. 4:39 to go in the third. VU on top, 50-36. Back after this 60-second break.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Memring Motorplex, Hart Street, and Highway 41 in Vincennes. Memring sells new Chevrolet and Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs. Memring also services all makes and models. Memring's inventory of new and used vehicles is available online at memringmotorplex.com or at the dealership. Memring Motorplex is open Monday through Saturday at 1949 Hart Street in Vincennes.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Vincennes Water Utilities at 403 Busserin Street. Vincennes Water Utilities offers various payment options, including paperless billing and 24-hour online access. Office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the phone number is 812-882-7877.
And back to live action here at the VUPE complex. It'll be the Jets basketball. Pass comes in to Nina Sims from Amari Daniel. Sims across the time stripe on the near side now to Henderson. Back to Sims. She'll dribble slowly to her left between the circles. Sets it up. Far side of Williams now. In the corner to Daniel. Back to Williams. Out deep. Good defense by the Blazers. Long three, left side corner, no good. Rebound on the right side now. Comes way out now to right. Right for three. No good. Rebound left side back up and good, and that'll be taken by Collins. Collins has 6 points on the night now. 50-38 VU lead. VU basketball. Lazari Daniel to Imani Washington. Now Davidson in the ballgame right in front of her own bench. To Hayes, far side to Daniel. Lazari. Washington, Davidson looks down low, can't get it down to Rieksta. 5 to shoot. Down it goes to Hayes. She puts it up on the right side. No, kicks it out. And it does count. A nice three-pointer by Jalen Davidson at the buzzer. 53-38, VU lead. 3:20 to go in the third. VU on top, 53-38. Henderson hands it off to Sims. She'll back it in, puts it up, and got it. Nice scoop shot by Nina Sims. Just 12 points on the afternoon. Washington on the dribble to the glass, lays it up. Nice shot by Washington. Good move. Her 4th point of the afternoon. Down quickly come the Jets. On the far side, spin to the bucket. Her shot does not go down. That was Amara Daniel. But she is fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Amari Daniel from Pontiac, Michigan. 5'7" freshman forward. 39% free throw shooter. Her first time there tonight. With the clock stopped at 2:48 in the third. Daniel eyes the iron, puts it up, and got the roll. Hit the front of the rim, back of the rim, and finally went down through. One more free toss coming away. Averaging 4.8 a game. She has 6 now. One more. Got it. VU still owns a 13-point lead. 55-42. 2:40 to go in the third quarter of play. Hayes now to Washington. Over to Hayes again. Zion on the far side. Pass is almost taken away. And is tipped out of bounds by Daniel. VU basketball on the far side of the court with 2:33 to go in the third period. Lazari brings it in to Nat Dixon. Here's high to Davidson. Jalen's pass is tipped away into the hands of Henderson, but Davidson gets it back. Daniel gets it back. Lazari has the ball for VU. To Nat Dixon on the far side wing out behind the arc. Gives to Davidson. Looks down low. Can't get it to her. Back to Dixon. Now to Davidson. Around the horn near side to Lazari Daniel. 10 to shoot. Hayes at the free throw stripe. Kicks it out to Dixon. Now to Daniel. 5 to shoot. Hayes. Nice spin move underneath and good. Hayes now with 13 points on the night. 57-42. VU lead with 1:45 remaining. Quarter number 3. Sims. Pass comes to Williams. She'll let fly for 3. Nope. Saved back in bounds by Henderson. Turn around. Shot up. No good. Rebound by the Jets. Puts it up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Rieksta. Gives it away to Nat Dixon. And across the timeline, far side. Out behind the arc. Pass comes to Lazari Daniel. Down low to Rieksta. Shot up and good. Nice ball movement by VU. 59-42 VU lead. 1:10 remaining in this third period of play. Sims across the time stripe right at center court. Guarded nicely by Davidson. Out far side it goes to Daniel. Looks for some help. Between the circles now. She'll come near side. Hand off to Sims. Sims to the glass. Lays it up. Got it. And no, she did not get it. It almost went down, but she was fouled by Davidson before she took the shot. So that will put Nina Sims at the free throw line. Back in for VU. It'll be Iris Komashana and Imani Washington. Setting out is Lazari Daniel and Zion Hayes. At the line, it'll be Nina Sims, 44% free throw shooter. 6 out of 7 from the stripe. 7 out of 8 now. 52.4 ticks to go in this quarter. Lady Blazers have a 59-42 lead, up and good again. Got them both. Dixon's pass comes to Washington. Over to Nat Dixon now between the circles. Back to Washington. She'll go to her right. Picks up her dribble. Gives to Davidson now near side. Washington on the far side. Way out deep. Davidson. Let's fly. Long range three. A little too short. No good. Ball hauled in by Sims. Across the stripe. She comes. Slow down. Long three on the way. It's good by Sims. Nina Sims picks up a three-pointer. Her 15th three-pointer of the season. Left corner, Komashana. In front of her own bench. Out deep it goes to Dixon. Now to Davidson. In the wing near side. Long cross-court pass almost taken away. It's tipped out of bounds by the Lady Jets. That was tipped out by Malaya Collins. VU basketball with 3.3 seconds to go. In third, shot up on the far side wing. No good, but that's the end of the third quarter. The Trailblazers scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road, Vincennes. After 3 full quarters, it's Vincennes University, Lady Trailblazers 59, the Jets 47. Back with quarter number 4 after this 60-second timeout.
Support for WVUB is provided by Byron Volk's Pizza House, 812 Main in Vincennes. Open 7 days a week and featuring pizza, sandwiches, wings, and a fresh salad bar. Online ordering is available at volkspizza.net.
Support for this broadcast provided by Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road, and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue and St. Clair. Selling Marathon and Sunoco gas and oil products. Both locations are open 24/7 and serve hot lunch items, 11 until 2 daily. Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center, serving Vincennes since 1968.
One more quarter to go. We're on top by 12 points. Blazers 59, Jets 47. And the Blazers gathered around their new first-year head coach, Nyla Johnson, looking to pick up win number 9 on this season. 4-3 so far at home, 4-3 on the road. So looking to pick up win number 5 here at the VUPE complex. Reminder, after this ball game, Dave Hunter goes on the air at about 4:30, and he'll be down in Columbia, Tennessee, where our VU men's team, number 1 team in the nation, JV Nation, will take on the Roane State Community College in the Columbia State Classic down in Columbia, Tennessee. He'll go on the air about 4:30, so want to be sure and listen to that. Sims on the dribble out front as the fourth quarter gets underway. She takes it to the glass, lays it up, does not go down. Rebound, fought for, loose, scrambles on. Hayes jumps on it, as well as Sims, and it'll be VU basketball. Arrow goes to VU. With 9:41 remaining in the contest, our Lady Blazers on top, 59-47. Washington across the time stripe. Now to Hayes on the far side, out deep over there. Gives to Komashana well between the circles. Hayes down low to Ricksta up, no good. Has her own rebound, though. Brings it out to Dixon. Dixon fakes the three, drives. On the scoop, left side, no good. Sims on the dribble. All the way to the glass. Puts it up, high up, no good, but she's fouled. And that's going to be a foul on Zion Hayes, which will stop the clock at 9:14 to go in the ball game. Nina Sims at the free throw line. 7 out of 8 from the stripe so far for Sims. Puts it up again. 8 out of 9 from the line. From the young lady from Toledo, Ohio. 5'8" freshman guard. Here's her next free throw. Good again. 10-point VU lead now with 9:10 to go in the ball game. Hayes' pass comes to Dixon. Now back to Hayes. Her pass taken away by Sim. Or check it, that'll be Daniel. Sims in the left corner for three. No. Deep rebound, chased down by Imani Washington. Imani has the ball knocked out of bounds, and she's going to be fouled by Amara Daniel. Collins picks up the personal foul. With VU basketball on top by 10, 59-49. Washington brings it into Dixon. Dixon now to Kamashana. Hayes top the key. Back to Kamashana. Down low to Rieksta. Nice pass. And Jennifer has another bucket. It makes it a 61-49. VU lead, 8.5 to go in the ball game. Sims across the stripe. Near side, in front of the scorer's bench. Goes to her left. Between the circles now. Comes back right. Hands off to Daniel. Daniel to Coleman. Coleman on the dribble. Right side of the free throw lane. 9 to shoot on the shot clock. Shot up and no good. Ball is loose and last touch by, looks like Zion Hayes just accidentally touched it. Here comes Naomi Henderson back in the contest for the Jets. And for VU, it'll be Lazara Daniel. Noel Smith to bring the ball inbounds. Comes in deep to Sims now at the free throw line. She turns quickly, puts it up off the glass. No. Rebound back up, and it's no good by Henderson. But she's fouled in the process. And we'll go to the free throw line. But the clock stopped at 8:03 remaining in this ball game. Henderson back at the free throw line. She's 2 out of 2 from there so far tonight. Puts it up and bounces out. No good. 5'11", sophomore forward from Toledo, Ohio. Naomi Sims has one more free toss. One dribble and puts it in the air. Got it this time. Bounced over the front of the ring. 61-49 VU lead. Inside 8 minutes to play in this ball game. Washington gives to Kamashana. Top of the key. Now to Daniel Lazari. Back to Dixon. Nat drives. Kicks it out to Lazara Daniel. To the bucket. Up and good. Daniel has 3 points on the night now. It's a 13-point VU lead. 63-50. Puts it up and no good. Rebound Nat Dixon for VU. That'll bring it down. All the way to the glass. Lays it up. Nice move by Dixon. Coast to coast. Makes it a 15-point VU lead. 65-50 with 7:15 to go in the contest. Sims on the dribble on the left side. Now it gives it away to Daniel. Amari hands it off to Collins. Collins on the dribble. Fakes the pass. Shot is nicely blocked. Walking back out to Dixon. Nat jumps, pumps. No good. Rebound into the hands of Sims. Nina across the stripe, far side. Long three, top of the key. No. Ball hauled in by Lazara Daniel. 6:40 to go in the contest. VU on top by 15 points. 65-50. And Coach Johnson says slow things down a little bit. The Lady Jets in a 2-3 zone defense. Washington's pass goes down low. So Rieksta, her shot is up and good and one. Rieksta goes to the free throw line. She's not missed from there tonight. 3 out of 3. The young lady from Saldus Latvia, Jennifer Rieksta, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. 6'2", sophomore center, with 6:29 remaining in this ball game. Locks come in for the Lady Jets. Rieksta's free throw after 6 dribbles and holding the ball above her head, her special routine. Up and good. Perfect from the stripe tonight. 4 out of 4. VU on top 68-50. 6:25 to go in this contest. VU looking to pick up win number 9 on this season. Locke on the dribble. Goes to her left. Spins to her right. Picks up her dribble. To right now. Tyra Wright. Hand off on the far side now. To Daniel. On the dribble. She picks it up. That pass goes down low to Henderson. She puts it up. It goes down, and she'll go to the free throw line. So Naomi Henderson has a bucket from the field, and she'll go to the stripe to try to complete the three-point play. 6:07 to go in the ball game. At the line, up and too hard, no. Into the hands of Selena Wilson on the far side. Now to Washington. Slowly across the timeline. Should eat some time off that clock now. Near side pass comes to Davidson. Jaylin holds the ball above her head. Bounce pass to Lazara Daniel. Back to Davidson. Near side in front of her own coach. Komashana in the left corner. Back to Davidson. 10 to shoot. Around the horn it goes. To Daniel. Lazara has the ball knocked out of bounds, or knocked out of her hands. 5 to shoot. Komashana turns, puts it up. Good. Nice shot by Irish Komashana. Makes it a 70-52 VU lead. Lock on the dribble. Has it taken away by Davidson. Jaylin takes it away nicely. Across the time stripe now comes Davidson. Gives it away to Daniel. Lazara back to Davidson. In the wing near side. Washington with 5:10 to go in this ball game. Komashana, right corner, looking for some help. On the dribble. Out to Davidson. Long three on the way. Nope, not quite. Deep rebound comes to Maddox Locks. Inside 5 minutes to play in the ball game now. Right corner is Smith. Noel Smith dribbles baseline right. Henderson now shot from the left side. Hits nothing. Selena Wilson pulls the ball down for VU. 70-52 VU lead. 4:40 to go in the game. Daniel on the dribble now to Davidson. Davidson goes to her right. Between the circles, picks up her dribble. Pass almost taken away, but it does get to Lazara Daniel. And double dribble going to be called on Daniel. And that'll stop the clock with 4:28 remaining in this ball game. The Trailblazer scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road, Vincennes. 4:28 to go in the contest. VU on top, 70-52. Back after this 60-second timeout.
Support for Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is provided by Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home, 524 Broadway. Serving Knox and Davies counties is a funeral service and cremation provider. Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home offers services that will help tell the story of a life, with service options that honor each family's traditions and wishes.
Underwriting support for this broadcast is provided by Holmes Plumbing Supply, 1690 Hart Street in Vincennes. They do complete bathroom remodeling projects and feature Lennox systems and Bradford white water heaters. They also do sewer line installation. Their phone number is 812-882-1865.
4:28 is all that's remaining in this ball game. And our Blazers with a 70-52 lead. We've led all the way, 19-16 at the end of the first quarter, 35-32 at the end of the half, 59-47 at the end of 3, and now here with only 4:28 remaining in the ball game, 70-52. Pressure applied now by VU, full court style. Ball comes in on the far side to Collins, across the stripe, kicks it out. Coleman. Coleman's high three. It's good. A high archer. Man, that was really high. 4:10 to go in the contest. VU on top by 15 now, 70-55. Komashana for 3. Cannot answer. And looks like Lazara Daniel crashed the boards and ran into Tyra Wright. And now it'll be the Lady Jets basketball out of bounds. Baseline left. Under the VU bucket. Pass comes in to Noel Smith. Noel across the stripe with Davidson on her. On the dribble right in front of her own bench. Gives to Tyra Wright. Tyra lets fly for 3. No good. Ball comes out to Davidson. Jaylin gives it away to Lazara Daniel across the stripe with 3:40 to go in the contest. Down to Zion Hayes at the free throw line. Left side to Daniel Wing in front of her own bench. Davidson, rather. Now down to Zion Hayes, and foul going to be called on. Looks like it's going to go on Coleman. And that will stop the clock with 3:33 remaining in this ball game. Nat Dixon comes back in for VU, and Naomi Henderson comes back in for the Lady Jets. Baseline left, out of bounds for VU. Azari Daniel will trigger it in. Looks deep, comes in to Hayes. Back to Daniel for three. Nice. Left corner for three. Azari Daniel has her fourth three of the year. Right for three. Can she answer? No. Rebound controlled by Rixta on the far side now to Wilson. Across the time stripe to Nat Dixon. 3:05 to go in the ball game. Round the horn, far side, eating some time off that clock. Lazari Daniel. Now to Rixta. Turns around, puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound hauled in by Henderson. Here come the Jets. Smith on the dribble, backs it out, slows it down. VU on top, 73-55. Pass goes down and out of bounds to VU. Pass intended for Coleman. And that stops the clock with 2:44 to go in this ball game. We're looking to have a interview with the new head coach, Nyla Johnson, after this contest's over before we send it down to Columbia, Tennessee with Dave Hunter and the VU men's contest. Across the stripe comes Nat Dixon. Picks up her dribble way out deep. Now to Hayes. Zion left elbow. Jumps, pumps, no good. Ball's loose. Chased down by Noelle Smith. She'll take it down across the timeline. Long three on the way. High archer, no good. Rebound to the left with 2:15 remaining in the game. VU on top, 73-55. Zion Hayes across the 10-second mark, right at center court in front of that big gold basketball. Gives it to Lazari Daniel. Now to Selena Wilson. Comes near side to Nat Dixon in the wing over here in the corner. Now is Zion Hayes. Inside 2 minutes to play. Hayes drives baseline left, kicks it back out to Wilson for three. Oh, just missed. Deep rebound comes to Nat Dixon. Reset the clock to 20 seconds for VU. Dixon slows it down. Now to Hayes. Zion goes to her right. 1:35 to go in the game. Dixon jumps, pumps. No good, but she was fouled, and she'll go to the free throw stripe. Her first time to the line tonight. Normally shooting 38%. She'll be shooting 2 with the clock stopped at 1:34 to go in the contest. Nat Dixon from Dyersburg, Tennessee, 5'8", sophomore guard, averaging 8.2 a game. She has 6 now. With these two, she could match her average. Dixon eyes the iron, puts it up, and too short, no good. One more free toss coming away. 1:34 to go. V looking to pick up win number 9 on this season. Dixon's next free throw. It's in the air. Rattles it home. Got it. 73-55 VU, 74-55. Foul going to be called. No, a travel called on Nina Sims. Sims turns it over to VU with 1:31 to go in this one. Here comes Jalen Davidson back in the ball game for VU. Reichstad checks out. Michaela Alexander comes back in for VU. Pass comes in to Lazari Daniel from Nat Dixon. Selena Wilson between the circles. Right side to Davidson, down to Michaela. Up and good by Michaela Alexander. 76-55 VU lead, 1:10 to go in the contest. Down quickly. Coleman, left side corner for three. Nope. Rebound loose, tied up. Davidson and Coleman fight for it. And the arrow this time goes to the Jets with 1:05 to go in the ball game. Miller to trigger it in baseline left under her own bucket. Pass comes in to Sims, almost taken away. She backs up behind the arc. Inside the arc now. Gives to Miller. Miller looks to her right now. Dribbles to her right. Baseline right to the bucket. Her shot does not find the mark. She goes down, but the ball doesn't. But she will go to the free throw line with 51.9 seconds to go in this contest. Mallory Miller from Baldwin, Michigan, not been to the stripe yet tonight. She's a 5'7" freshman guard. 89% from the free throw line. Her first time there tonight, barely got it over the front of the iron. Averaging 5.5 a game. That's her first point of the night. Miller. One more time at the line. It's in the air. It's in the bucket. Rattles it home. 76-56, VU 20-point lead with 50 seconds to go in the ball game. Davidson across the stride. Left corner to Wilson. Drives baseline left. Bounce pass goes to Miller instead of Alexander. Miller takes it down herself. Left side, long three. Left corner, it's good. And that was taken by, let me see the number, 22, I believe. Noel Smith, no. Lozano had three, yeah. This is the one. Okay. 25 seconds to go in the ball game. VU basketball on top, 76-60. Shot clock not a factor now. As Nat Dixon dribbles, gives it away to Selena Wilson. Wilson back to Dixon. Dixon behind the arc, slows it down. Down low to Davidson. Now to Michaela Alexander on the near side. It's good. 4 seconds to go in the ball game. 78-60. VU lead. 2-1. That's it. Our Vincennes University Lady Trailblazers. A very handy win here tonight at the VUP complex. And at the end of this contest, the Trailblazers scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road, Vincennes. It's a final. Our Lady Trailblazers win this one 78-60. And back with information after this 2-minute timeout.
Funding for this broadcast is provided by Wolf Construction Company, 2724 Washington Avenue. They offer new residential and commercial construction plus renovation services. Wolf's current projects include work at the Red Skelton Museum and Godare Hall on the VU campus, Good Samaritan Hospital, and Lincoln High School. The phone number for Wolf Construction Company is 812-882-2260.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Culver's Restaurant, 7 Executive Boulevard in Vincennes. Culver's menu features fresh frozen custard, milkshakes, butter burgers, and french fries. Culver's is open 10:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. daily.
Support for this broadcast is provided by First Vincennes Savings Bank with inside banking locations at 615 Kimmel Road and 2612 North 6th Street, plus ATM services at 3rd and Vigo, Kimmel Road, and ITM service in Monroe City. More information is available at frsb.net and by phone at 812-885-9018. Member FDIC.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker MG. They represent residential and commercial listings and sales in Southern Indiana and Southern Illinois. The FC Tucker MG office is at 2801 North 6th Street, Suite B. The phone numbers are 812-881-7509 for Robin Montgomery and 812-887-8669 for John Yoakum.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Walker Hughes Insurance, formerly United Insurance Services, 509 Main Street, representing many insurance carriers, including Auto Owners Insurance for home, auto, farm, and business needs. They can be reached at 882-3560. More information about auto owners is online at walkerhughes.com.
Okay, it's the final here. Our Vincennes University Lady Trailblazers come out on top by 18 points, 12 points, 70-60 over the visiting Lady Jets from Jackson College, from Jackson, Michigan. And the way the scoring went, first of all, individually for our Vincennes University Lady Trailblazers, they were led in scoring by Jennifer Riksta from South-East-Lafayette. She had 22 points on the evening. And then following her with 13 points on this afternoon, Irish Komashana with 9 points, and then also 13 points by Zion Hayes. 9 points from Komashana, 8 points from Jaylynn Davidson, and 6 each from Lazari Daniel, as well as Michaela Alexander. 4 points chipped in from Imani Washington, and 3 from Selena Wilson. So Selena Wilson started the ball game tonight for the first time this year, and she played a good contest, as did all of our Lady Blazers, winning this one and improving our mark to 9-6 on the season overall, and 5-3 here at home. And we're expecting Coach Johnson here momentarily. And here she comes now. So we're honored to have her up here. We'll try to get her on the air. There you go, Coach. Congratulations. Good job. Good job. Can you hear me okay?
I can.
All right. You want to pull the microphone up a little bit too close to your mouth?
Can you hear me?
There you go. Let me turn it up a little bit. Okay. Again, a nice win by the final of 78-60. And what would you attribute was the best factor in tonight's contest?
I thought the best factor was our second half, because at halftime I really had to encourage
Good word. I like
our
that.
ladies
Encourage.
about our defense. I just didn't think that we were defending at the rate that we should have been. I don't think our offense was ever an issue. I don't think it's actually been an issue all season, because we get shots. But our defense is something that has been very inconsistent, especially the past 3 games. And so I really challenged them. I thought they did a great job stepping up. You know, we made it a point to make people work harder, make their point guards work harder, make everybody work harder. And I thought we did a really good job of that. So I'm proud of them for responding the way they did.
It's really paying off, I can tell. And also what paid off is your change in the starting lineup for this ball game.
Yeah, you know, I think that we have just created a culture just holistically of contentment, and I want our players to understand that doesn't work here. You know, when people play well and you don't play well, you will be getting your minutes taken. Everybody has the same amount of chances. Everybody has the same amount of opportunity. Everything is fair, but that doesn't mean it's equal. Basketball is not an equal opportunity sport. If you do more with your minutes, you play more. If you shoot better percentages, you get to shoot more. And so I think our team has done a really good job of competing. I don't think it's ever any bad blood. They understand, like, okay, you beat my butt this week, and I got to get back in the gym and get back to it next week. So I thought it was a really good change in our starting lineup. You know, we don't have a lot of discrepancy from our first group and our second group. We are deep. We have really good players, and we have to use them more. And that's me as a coach. I have to use our players more, put them in better positions, and I thought they responded well today.
One of the things I've been very impressed with all year long is their ability to get young ladies off the bench and get them to playing time. I know they appreciate that.
Yeah, you know, once again, our team is very deep, and we top to bottom compete. So I don't have to worry about when I sub you in, are you going to play hard? Our kids are going to play hard because they know that's the standard of this program. And so it gives me a lot of confidence as a coach when I can sub people in and they play hard and they take minutes or they do very well with their minutes. So it makes it easy to sub and to play a lot of people when your kids respond effectively, and ours do.
We mentioned during our pregame show that coming down the road, there'll be a lot of Region 24 games coming up. As a matter of fact, this Wednesday, next Wednesday, you'll have a Region 24 game, which will bring Shawnee Community College here. What do you know about them?
I'll be honest with you. I don't know enough yet. We do a really good job of focusing basically one game at a time. My assistant coaches do a great job with their scouts. And so that's Coach Sig's scouts, so I know she's going to have it down pat. And so they do a good job of focusing on the next game so that I can do all I can to focus on this game. And we really had to get a win today. I made no mistake about it. I didn't, lollygag it to our players. We needed this win today. So that's really where my focus has been. But if you ask Coach Sig, I'm pretty sure she knows what they run and what they eat for breakfast. So that's their job. They're great at their jobs. We are always very prepared for games. Now, whether we do our game plan and what we're supposed to do, that's up in the air. But we're always very prepared for every game. So I'm very confident about it.
Makes a big difference to have a staff like that, doesn't it?
Oh, for sure. I learned that last year. I worked at Belmont, and it was just very impressive how their staff always worked together. But we were always very prepared for games. And so I've been able to translate that here with Coach Sig and Coach Sadie, and they're really good. So we have a really good staff chemistry, and I'm really proud of them. They do a lot, but their scouts all year have been very good.
Again, Coach Johnson, congratulations on your 9th win of the season, and we look forward to being back here on Wednesday, January 7th as you take on Shawnee.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Go Trailblazers.
Go Trailblazers. That's right. All right. Thank you very much. Okay, once again, the final here, our Vincennes University Lady Trailblazers improved to 9-6 on the season with a 78-60 win over the visiting Lady Jets from Jackson College, Michigan. And don't forget, stay tuned as Dave Hunter comes on the air at about 4:30 with a men's contest from Columbia, Tennessee. So once again, I want to thank you for listening. And on behalf of Andy Morrison back at the station, this is Dan Ravelette saying thanks for your time. This time to next time, good night, everyone.
This exclusive broadcast of Vincennes University basketball has been brought to you on Blazer 91.1 WVUB Vincennes through underwriting support from
Jimmy John's, 2361 North 6th Street.
The Vincennes Laundromat, 1817 North 6th Street.
The Vincennes University Foundation and Alumni Center.
First Vincennes Savings Bank, 615 Kimmel Road and 2612 North 6th Street.
Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue in St. Clair.
Uvallar, Buick GMC Cadillac, 626 Kimmel Road.
Lindsay Wealth Management, 2801 North 6th Street.
Buffalo Wild Wings, 2407 North 6th Street.
Holmes Plumbing, 1690 Hart Street.
And the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation, 328 North 2nd Street.
Support for Trailblazer basketball also provided by
Herman Family Dentistry, 608 South Quail Run Road.
Byron Bobes Pizza House, 812 Main Street in Vincennes.
Good Samaritan Hospital, provider of VU Athletic Training Services.
Walker Hughes Insurance, 509 Main Street.
El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, 630 Kimmel Road.
Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum